Every 2 to 3 years, we get a new regulation, a new ordinance.
I don't think it'll put a burden on those that are not selling to minors.
Well, tonight, Aurora City Council discussing new restrictions on smoke shops and tobacco retailers. Now, proponents of this proposed ordinance say the goal here is to limit access to the products to kids and to address safety. I'm glad you're with us tonight. I'm Shannon Ogden. According to the nonprofit Aurora Partners for Thriving Youth, 1 in 4 Aurora students gets tobacco from vape shops, which often target low-income areas. Denver 7's Maggie Bryan was at the meeting today. She spoke with a vape shop owner and a member of this coalition pushing for the ordinance, who both want to keep kids' safety at the center of this discussion.
Change is the only constant at Quick Cloud's vape shop in Aurora.
Every 2 to 3 years, we get a new regulation, a new ordinance.
Tobacco retailers have faced an increase in regulations over the years.
There is a level of frustration from small business owners of just trying to run your business and constantly just being told that you need to shift things and change things.
RJ Mello, who works here, says adapting can be hard, but they are in support of part of a new tobacco regulation that could come to Aurora.
We want to make sure that young people do not have access to nicotine.
85% of our students were purchasing tobacco products without being carded.
The coalition Aurora Partners for Thriving Youth says there needs to be more compliance checks at tobacco retailers. State law requires at least 2 checks per year. But Haley Foster with the coalition says that's not always happening. On Monday, Aurora City Council discussed a new ordinance that would create a local license to sell tobacco, kratom, and certain hemp products, while increasing penalties for businesses that violate age restrictions. The ordinance would also mean a $500 annual license fee for tobacco retailers, which would help fund 2 local compliance checks per year.
I don't think it'll put a burden on those that are not selling to minors.
Mello says they agree, but has concerns about a portion of the ordinance that outlaws products not in line with federal law.
And this ordinance is just trying to make it FDA approval only. We have 55 vape shops here in Aurora, and that would mean all 55 vape shops would have to close.
They say while most products here are not authorized by the FDA, they are privately tested.
There's nothing that you just put on the shelves as is. So nobody can walk in here and sell a product that we have no health knowledge of.
During the meeting on Monday, the city's licensing manager recommended changes doing away with language tying the ordinance to federal laws, pushing it forward to a first vote in 2 weeks.
And help to push our kids away from nicotine access.
In Aurora, I'm Maggie Bryan, Denver 7.
The city of Denver's ban of flavored nicotine products is in effect. Back in November, Denver voters chose to keep the ban in place, but a group of store owners has filed a lawsuit against the city and county, saying the ban's unconstitutional, it is unfair, and it is selectively enforced. Kristen Hensel, owner of Rusty's Vape Store, released a statement. It says cigarettes are still sold in every store across Denver, even though they are the deadliest tobacco product. Instead of fighting for what's right, the city, she says, is shutting down small mom and pop shops like mine. Denver 7 is keeping a close eye on this lawsuit. We'll keep you updated with any and all developments. The data show restrictions on vape products do result in fewer young people vaping. There is a complication, and I'm going to get to that in just a moment. Now, first, though, a study published in the Journal of the American Medical Association at the end of 2024 traced 377,000 18 to 29-year-olds and found that state restrictions on flavored vape sales were associated with a 3.6% reduction in daily vaping. And this afternoon, I spoke with Dr. Jeff Sipple, a pulmonologist with UC Health.
Do these public policy moves matter?
Yes, these public policy moves, if they discourage people from vaping and or smoking, then they matter and they're helpful.
Now, here's where it gets complicated. Restrictions on vape sales that result in that reduction of vaping also appear to increase traditional cigarette smoking by 2.2%. Dr. Sipple explained simply that nicotine is very addictive, and if somebody can't get it from vaping, they'll go somewhere else to try to get it. And at least according to this study in JAMA, restricting vaping among young adults may have unintentionally increased cigarette smoking, potentially offsetting any public health gains.